So I am back. Doing my second live of the day. I'm proud of me. Hand claps for myself. But so I just had to get my thoughts out. My thoughts, I'm just of course, roaming the YouTube streets and I come across the story um of DJ Richie Sky. Now I do want to give the disclaimer, as content creators, and as a new content creator, I know that we are all expressing our thoughts and opinions, and we all do things how we see fit and how, it affects us personally. But I was very disheartened um, when I saw DJ Richie Sky's video the other day where he read the court documents um, regarding Martell and Melody and the court case, I was very, I was excited. I was excited that the information had reached a larger platform. And just kudos to the content creators, the Love and Marriage Huntsville content creators that are constantly spreading awareness and speaking on this topic. But so when it hit DJ Richie Sky's platform, I thought that that was, I just thought it was a big win. His emotions were raw. He read the documents thoroughly. He was very, you know, it was just, when you read the documents and you see the truth of the matter and what's going on, you could tell his reaction was raw and authentic. Anybody would have that, especially something that involves children and as sensitive as the subject matter is in those documents. Um, then to just get on Facebook today and be so disheartened by um, going on his page today and seeing first he removed the video. And I knew I felt that it was, I just felt that it wasn't really a valid reason. I thought, I had heard chatters of, him and Carlos are friends, so maybe Carlos made a call for him to remove the video. But so I had a chance to finally catch up and watch his video today, where he stated that Martell, in fact, called him and he spoke with Martell, and Martell, they spoke. And let me unmute my mic. So I don't feel like DJ Richie Sky is irresponsible with his journalism. I think he's very responsible. I think he's very thorough. I think that he read those documents prior to putting it on his platform. So for him to go back and then remove it from a phone call, that just didn't sit well with me. I think that men have a tendency to protect each other. I think I also think that who gave Martell, how did he contact you? Was it a mutual, did you all have a mutual friend, maybe Carlos? I could be, reaching, but, was it a mutual connection that connected Martell to you so that you could speak with him directly for you to remove video? I feel like if your initial thoughts, we all know that these documents contained very serious allegations involving children. So you knew that prior to putting that on your platform, and to just remove it because now you're saying, okay, the subject matter was too sensitive. But it's not a lie. This is what's really going on. This is what's really happening. That's just like if you see something on the news, just because, I mean, anybody can call you and say, I want this removed because I don't like how it makes me look. I don't like what light it puts me in. That doesn't negate the fact that it's the truth. And I don't know. I'm just sitting here really disgusted, kind of disheartened. Um, I just know that I have to start unsubscribing to certain things. Um, and just making sure it's just sad that black men do not stand up for black women. And black women will go so hard, constantly going so hard for black men. And it's just like you could read these documents, and yes, the case is still open and ongoing, but you can read these documents. You can see this same behavior being shown on um, a national TV program and think that it's okay to just be silent or to not stand up. And it takes more men to say something to another man. Just like Martell went on his rant yesterday on his live, and he was talking about single women and, women, basically like women should know their place. And it's a lot of these single women that come for him. And my thing is, you were a married man, but you chose your paramour was a single mother. She was a single mother when you got her. And then you also continued to create another broken home by having another illegitimate child with her. So apparently you have an affinity for single women. Your mother was a single parent. So the same daggers that you try to throw at single women and try to make them feel inadequate is the same, it's the same situation that your mother and your youngest mother is in. They're also single women. And that's a broken home that you created with your paramour. And yeah, real talk with Grace and Mercy, it like it's disgusting. And the fact that he does this with his children, and the fact that he was on that live thinking that he could take jabs at Melody. You're blaming Melody for things you said on the interview, for things that came out of your mouth on Tasha K's interview. You're blaming Melody for how you continue to behave and how you're making yourself look. And you're continuing to using that baby as a weapon towards Melody. And I don't think she cares at all. Like, she is so far removed from that situation. She's divorced. She filed for divorce. She moved on. And it's just sad that people can still see this type of behavior and they don't address it. I could never be in spaces with people who choose silence over standing for something. And that's just how I feel about the situation. I didn't want to stay long. I just was very disheartened. It was very upsetting to me, um, because it does take, sometimes, people can be so dismissive of women. And sometimes it does take another man to step in and step up and make a stance. And for DJ Richie Sky to, I felt like it was a cop out. I felt like his response to why he took his video down was a cop out. I think that everybody, even though I'm new to content creation, I think we all take time to to think about, except for like a live. I'm doing a live now, so I'm just giving you my raw, authentic thoughts. But I think that we all take time to think about the content that we're bringing forth. Look over certain things, make sure that we're prepared. So for him to just think, oh well, due to the sensitive nature, but it's honest, it's what's going on. The sensitive nature will not take away from what is currently going on. It will not make it not real. And it's just, again, I wish more men would stand for something. I had to unsubscribe. It's just it's a mess. This YouTube world and how easily people are swayed. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I just send prayers for Melody's mental health. I send peace and prosperity her way and her children's way. I think the ultimate goal for any adult should be to keep the focus on the children and make sure that the children are protected. And if everybody is voicing this and putting the spotlight on this type of behavior, maybe the behavior will be corrected because now everybody is watching. You know what I mean? And like I said, men a lot of times can stand in that gap because some men don't respect the voice of a woman. And Martell is clearly that type of man. And for DJ Richie Sky to be swayed, I'm just not, I can't be a fan of that. I can't support that type of commentary. And I think everybody should do what they feel is, right. Listen to who they want to listen to. But as for me, it's a no. You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And I choose to protect my peace. I choose to listen to people with integrity. um and you can't be swayed. Somebody that goes on Tasha K and tells me they hit their child 25 times until their face changed, and then it shows up in the court documents. You're not going to tell me, you can't tell me anything. You can't even talk to me. You can't sit with me, you can't talk to me, because that's despicable. That's disgusting. And for him to be swayed like that is just, I can't. So I just wanted to come on really quick. I wanted to get those thoughts off. Thank you so much for the support, Real Talk with Grace and Mercy. I truly appreciate you. Um, and I just want to, I just wanted to come in, give my thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. What are your thoughts? Please leave them in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. Whether you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, I hope that you all enjoy your Sunday. You take time for yourself. I'm going to try to shake off this feeling. Um, I can imagine if I'm feeling like this, I can only imagine what Melody and her family constantly endure and the strength that it takes to just keep pushing through. So send a positivity her way, lots of love for her and her children. And you all have a great day. And thank you for joining me. Talk to you later.